Okay, so for those of you who haven't seen the kind of main episode that's going on for July 15th or any subsequent episodes where on dates that this episode has been updated, this episode is a continually updating episode. So what that means is that every time I get an update on the feature of nearby sharing, then I will post an update to this video until it's officially released to everybody. When it's been officially released to everybody, I will do a few tests between a couple of my own devices, as well as one between myself and my friend's device, and I'll kind of test to see, if they've got nearby sharing, how it's working for them. But for those who haven't heard of nearby sharing, I'm personally really glad and think it's long overdue. But it's basically Google's Airdrop for Android. So it works between any Android device as long as it runs Android 6.0 or above and has Google Play services. So it's rolling out in much the same way as the Google Assistant did originally, actually, where it will roll out to certain devices at a time. So this feels like, 10 years ago. It was only a few years ago now, actually. When the Google Assistant was rolled out, it was rolled out to a few select people at a time. I can't remember how long it took me to get it. I think it took me a while to actually receive it, but I probably had it a bit faster than other people. At least I believe I was on my Nexus device at the time, so Google's own brand, a bit of priority access. But it still took me a while to get access, and I remember I just really wanted it, because this is one of those things, though, where it's not useful to you unless other people have it. So, we're not sure whether this is going to be amazingly useful or whether it's kind of going to be a thing where when people get it, it becomes useful. But it's good to see it rolling out, and that it's kind of a server-side thing, so it doesn't rely on whole OS updates to be adjusted. I have to say one thing that I prefer about Android to iOS. Yeah, that's the name of it, iOS. One thing I prefer about Android to iOS is the way that it works in terms of the updates. So when you're updating, especially now with Android 10, this can be updated in different parts. So you don't need to do a whole OS update pushed out by your device manufacturer to get Android security updates, etc., etc. Like, your security updates aren't pushed out by Samsung. Your security updates are pushed out by Google, and they come through the Play Store, I think. I don't know how mainline works on Samsung devices. I personally probably won't be going Samsung again. We got OnePlus and Google rumoured to be launching budget phones, so as long as they're within decent pricing compared to Samsung phones I'm thinking about, then I think I know where I'm going. So anyway, regardless of all that, basically nearby sharing is rolling out to people who I believe are enrolled in either the Google Play Services beta or just normal Google Play services. I don't believe beta status has a play in whether you get access to it, and it's accidentally paused recording there. It's just going to, in essence, give you an airdrop on your phone when you get it, but it won't be really useful until all of your contacts have access to it. So when everyone kind of has nearby sharing, it's been rolled out to everybody, that's when it's going to be really interesting in my opinion. I'm looking forward to seeing how this compares with airdrop. And there is also a rumour, no confirmation, but there's a rumour Google is currently working on a version of this for iOS devices, so this could be the first truly cross-platform, including in Windows and Linux at some point. It's currently going to Chrome OS as well, but this could even include Windows and Linux. This could be the first truly cross-platform file sharing feature that we've had in a while, and personally, that's kind of exciting to hear. So for iOS, I think Google has a couple options. They can take this. They can either bundle it into their kind of Google app, which also currently works for, say, two-step authentication. They could try and bundle it into there. I think the most likely thing that they'll need to do is just have an external app, and whenever you want to share something to someone on their phone, they have to open that app and then you share it to them through that, if it works at all. I'm not sure. There is rumour that they've been testing it for iPhones, but as with all rumours, it's unsubstantiated, so Google didn't confirm other devices apart from Android. So yeah, but nearby sharing has officially popped up on my device, and I was kind of shocked to see it. I was actually sharing a link. I was sharing a photo to a friend, and it came up with nearby sharing just in the thing. Now, I'm actually on a custom ROM, so what that means is I've got a custom OS installed on my phone, and it's not the official Google OS. I'm actually still kind of trying to sort out some other stuff, maybe go over to an Android 10.1 on my Galaxy A8. So far it's been complicated. Others are being able to, but some people just currently aren't able to. So, it's kind of a bit of potluck for me at the minute. Now, anyway, regardless of custom OS, I'm just saying that goes to show that even if you're on a custom OS, it does not affect your ability to access this feature as long as you have Google Play services. Note, you must have Google Play services installed on your phone in order to access this. So any recent Huawei phones, I'm really sorry to any of you, but you won't be able to access it if you don't have Google Play services. So sorry about that. Who knows, maybe the US will remove restrictions in another year. They just tighten them. It could be fairly loose. It could be none. Fair, but not too bad. And then it goes to really bad, and then it goes back to nothing next year. It could just be, completely temporary. Who knows? Regardless though, yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what this has to do. Somehow I dragged this out 8 minutes. It should have been 3 minutes, but yeah, I've got two devices. I got my Nexus 5X, which is running Android 10, and then the Pixel Experience ROM on there to enable that. And then I've also got my Galaxy A8, which is running Android 9 on the, I think it's Arrow OS ROM. So completely different operating system, completely different devices, completely different year zero released, and the other one on the older OS still got it first. I'm going to give it another check, because as far as I'm aware, this had nothing to do with, rebooting or anything. Let's scroll down here, and as far as I can tell, no nearby sharing. Now, when I first saw this, I'd not set up anything on my device. I hadn't set up anything, it just popped up. So you should just see it in there, then you'll have to click on it, turn it to turned on, and go back to the home screen, then you should be fine. So that's everything for today's episode, for today's update on the nearby sharing status. When I get access to it on my Nexus 5X, which I will be checking relatively frequently to see if it appears, I will let you know. This has been Luke. Thank you for listening to it down at Digital. Completely wrong outro. This has been down at Digital World. My name's Luke, and I will see you in tomorrow's episode or the next segment of this recording.